This story will surprisingly not focus on the engines much, but the Fat Controller, or Sir Topham Hatt, STH for short. One morning, after eating breakfast in his office at Knapford Station, he spoke to the station master. "I have a meeting on the other side of the island near Vickerstown about how reckless and stupid my engines are. I'll be riding in Lorry too, and 'cause somehow he's back on the island." "I wouldn't do that if I were you," said the station master. "Those lorries are problematic beyond words." "Don't worry," said Sir Topham Hatt. "All 3 lorries got new responsible drivers recently. I should be okay. Yeah, we'll see how well that statement ages." Sir Topham Hatt got in Lorry 2 and they were off. But soon, Lorry 2 stopped at a mechanic's for some fuel, random I know. His driver then decided to get out, seeing Bertie the bus sitting there waiting for repairs. While STH went in to get a coffee from the shop nearby, the driver poured gasoline all over Bertie's hood. "What gives?" shouted Bertie. Alas, the driver of Bertie heard Lorry 2's driver laughing his ass off and went running out to investigate. "It's just water, you violet ass clown bus driver," laughed Lorry 2, whose driver. "It better be water, partner," boomed Bertie's driver, "or you're one dead son of a bitch." Just then, Sir Topham Hatt came back. "Let's go, sir," said the driver, and they were off just like that. "What an imbecile of a brother I have," laughed Lorry 1, who was nearby. "I'll show him how to drive in a badass manner since he's so fucking pathetic." Only I'm sorry to say, Lorry 1's attempts were 20 times more laughable than his brother's. He was speeding down in the wrong lane and promptly crashed into a streetlight at the end of the road. Soon, Lorry 2 was casually driving down the road, when suddenly, Lorry 3 had crashed through a fence into an above-ground pool, sped through a garden, and nearly wrecked a house. "Am I really the only smart one of my brothers?" Lorry 2 asked himself. His question was soon answered. As he drove into the city, he heard a robbery siren from the bank. Out from behind the bank came Bulgy and Jules. "Railways are no good," yelled the 2 road vehicles in unison. "We're stealing the money to turn down the railways." "That's it," said Sir Topham Hatt, climbing out of Lorry 2. "I am going to get to this meeting by road, as I am required to. My car is broken down, and it is not going to be by you 2. And he went deeper into the city, where he met Elizabeth. "Elizabeth," he smiled. "My first truck. Can you be reliable enough to help get me to a meeting at Vickerstown?" "Oh, sir. Yes, sir. I can do that, sir," said Elizabeth. "Although my driver just got a new troublesome GPS that says it knows where to take me. I'm like an old school teacher. I don't need newfangled technology." Sir Topham Hatt smiled. "I know you'll do just fine." Sir Topham Hatt soon climbed in, and once again, they were off. As they approached a hill which turned right afterwards, the GPS said, "Turn right," and the driver stupidly turned right into the lake. "What was that about?" exclaimed Sir Topham Hatt. "The GPS said to turn right," said the driver foolishly. "It meant to turn left at that intersection, go up the hill, turn right onto the bridge," Sir Topham Hatt said crossly. He climbed out of the window and swam back to the shore, where he saw Caroline. Even though her driver was about 76 years old and had slower reaction time and brain activity, Sir Topham Hatt saw hope there. "Can you help get me to Vickerstown for a court meeting?" "Yes," Caroline's driver. "Yes, sir," said the driver. And Sir Topham Hatt smiled and once again got in. "And all right," said Sir Topham Hatt. "All you need to do is hit the brake pedal and put the car into drive." "Whoa!" he said, and Caroline sped off. Because of the driver hitting the gas pedal instead of the brake, Caroline went speeding down the city roads, and soon it happened. In an instant chaos, as Caroline slammed into a supermarket at 50 miles per hour, she went all the way to the back with a man trapped under the car. Our choppers ran to the 2,000-pound car and lifted her up, getting the man trapped under out. Sir Topham Hatt soon got to his court meeting on the other side of the island. I apologize as for being 20 minutes late, he said. Oh no, said the judge. I've seen your point. Your engines are much more reliable than those blasted road vehicles. Is that truly how you run your road vehicles and manage them? No, sir. Your Honor, said Topham. How did you even know? Oh, Toby and Mavis may or may not have been spying with dash cams, and I may or may not have caught footage of it. Right, said Sir Topham Hatt. I remember back in 2005 when I got the Railway Rhymes book, and it said in the Ballad of Henry, a non-working engine is quickly forgotten, and it wasn't long before Henry felt rotten. I don't know if I can even forget any of these engines after what I've seen today. The Streetlight Lorry 1 destroyed will be out of service for a long time. It is important as loss is inconvenient. And recently, Tiger Moth's pilot crashed him intentionally in the mountains. Are you serious? Said Topham. Yes, this footage we're playing on the screen should say so. Word soon spread across the outer suburb that Sir Topham Hatt had done well in the meeting about the recklessness of his engines, and that the road vehicles were much more unreliable. Can you believe it? Said Daisy. Nobody will want to ride on Bulgy's bank-robbing ass again after that. I know, right? Said Henry. We are a million times more reliable. I mean, it's not like we commit several war crimes against each other and fellow creators outside the fandom. Yeah, it's not like we've ever done that before.